Hello everyone, welcome back to Chaotic Fox Gaming and welcome back to the Forgotten City. Last time we were unfortunately trapped underground but brought to this absolutely beautiful ancient Roman city where we found out two things. Number one, we're in a time loop and we will continue to be forever. And number two, the city is plagued by the Golden Rule. It is our responsibility, thanks to the goddess, to find out who is going to break the Golden Rule so that they continue to live in peace. That's a lot of responsibility for someone who lives 2,000 years in the future, but yet apparently we are the chosen one. So we must go around the city, explore, ask everyone questions, and figure out exactly what is going on here. We were able to confirm last time that the Golden Rule actually is in effect here. Breaking the rules actually does cause everyone to turn into golden statues and die. So there's no reason for us to sin anymore. So murder, stealing, we can lie though. So apparently that does not break the rules, which is good for us. But we do need to go around and try to figure out some things. They also have an election. We also hear voices, and I'm not quite sure what to do with that yet.
Behavior, I trust.
But anyways, there's an election going on today. I'm not 100% sure how that affects the Golden Rule, or rather how that is going to cause someone to break the Golden Rule. I have to assume that's going to have some kind of effect, but I'm not quite sure how. Now, we do have a couple of quests.
Another one fresh out of the baths, I take it.
Probably shouldn't be walking around and talking considering everyone else wants to talk to us as well. But we do have a couple of quests that we currently have found. We have Navia, who is the physician around here, who after starting hearing voices has locked herself in a room. Now that we hear voices, I am wondering what she knows. Probably more than us. We also have an issue of a patient who has rheumatism, so we could also go talk to Navia while we're there about the rheumatism issue. I'm not 100% sure how that would assist us in finding out who's going to break the Golden Rule, but also at the same time, after talking to that priestess about memes that ended up assisting us, it might help us. So we also have obtain a bow for that one guy who's pretty terrible. I'm not necessarily sure I want to help him at all, so we probably won't. And then we also have, oh right, the suicide pack with Eupilus, who will have to help, but probably only after we do another loop, because he's probably already dead. Now, let's go just check the top, just to confirm that he's already dead.
Whatever are you wearing?
I feel like my clothes are fine, thank you. But we have a lot of people that we need to talk to, because we can't just, like... I don't know how to get around here, that's going to be an issue. Because we have a lot of people... I guess I'm probably not going to get from the mountain up to the house. Let's just talk to this lady before we leave.
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
I'm a barbarian now. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
You know, some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing god who's watching everything we do. But what kind of an awful, incompetent god would let my sister go missing on his or her watch?
Fair question.
Did you hear that? Curse you, you coward! Where is my sister? What do you have to say for yourself? No response. Nothing. That's what I thought.
Well, at least we know blasphemy doesn't break the Golden Rule.
I'm telling you, this mysterious god of ours has to be asleep on the job. Either that, or like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into behaving.
It's definitely real.
Oh, and I suppose I'll just have to take the word of a know-nothing barbarian who just arrived, will I?
What's your story?
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
Charming.
I trust you can see yourself out.
Okay, so I think she's... We finally met someone who potentially would break the golden rule. Clearly she's upset and doesn't really necessarily believe that it's a thing. So we found someone who might actually do it. I guess she also kind of has a reason she's upset about her sister's death. We should ask him about his, well, death. Missing. She's just missing right now. We should ask him about it.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I'm Jude, and we've had this conversation before.
We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here? I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed, and you had to start over. Is that about right? If so, what happened?
I broke it. I'm not going to tell him that. I couldn't stop it from being broken.
Ah, I see. Look, it's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered and do better next time. Now, I assume you sought me out again for a reason?
I just want to know about his daughter. I was hoping to ask you some questions about my investigation.
Ask them.
Oh.
Good. Now, was there something else you wanted to discuss?
Okay.
Thank
I guess
you.
I can't ask.
I'll be waiting here for news.
I guess that's fine. Maybe, oh, maybe we need to go this way to get to the top. Yes, I can hear the whispering. I don't really know what to do about it, though. Very interesting place. Oh. Ooh. Sure. I suppose money would be good for us in the long run. The bluff. Let's just keep going up. Oh. There you go. I wasn't 100% sure if that ladder was going to work. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Let's go. We do need to find more people to talk to. That's the other thing. Because we're not going to just go accusing people without having talked to all, if not a majority, of the people who are here. But so far, I feel like the majority of the people we've talked to, I don't really feel like they would have broken it. Like, they just don't have a good motive. Like, even that, one lady who is now bound for 30 years, and the people who, bound her, like, I just don't know.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
Actually, I really need to talk to you, Pillis.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh.
Oh, no.
I guess
No. No. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck? for the rest of my life, working for a man who treats me like an animal.
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please,
Can
you
you
need
get
to
out
talk
of my
to him.
way?
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Go ahead then, do it. Yeah, no. Can we talk?
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire.
Not really. Why can't I? There we go. I was just gonna ask you what's wrong. Is there not a way for me to tell him that, like, what's her face is alive? I was just gonna ask you what's wrong.
I screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I borrowed money, and when I couldn't pay it back, I wound up in debt bondage. I'll be stuck slaving away for that Culus Cumulatis Malleolus
His
for the
picture
rest
is
of
always
my
in a
life.
different color. What does
I
that
am
even
out.
mean?
Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love, I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
So I guess that's what we need to do next time.
I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb.
Well, I don't really think suicide breaks the golden rule. What happens now?
I'll have to let everyone know what's happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Well, I don't know what to do now. I guess we're gonna have to come back later. You want me to jump? There's water down there, though. Maybe he's not dead. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to be elected your magistrate. Yes, thank you. I'm delighted.
Interesting.
And now, I get this.
These carrots are purple as they were before modern orange carrots were cultivated. Very interesting. Thank you for letting me know. Where is he? Maybe he is dead and we were aiming for the... I'm gonna take it.
Eggshells, yes. No more should you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. Yes, remember my first act. Yes.
Notice how taking the key was not stealing, though.
I hereby
Interesting. Okay, well, I don't know. Read the note. You bill us to his lost love. May God watch over you. Please know that I held on for as long as I could, but without you, my life is meaningless. I can only hope we meet again in Gain Eden. Next page. Next page. Previous page? Nope, it's only page. Well, I guess he's just gonna stand there and keep practicing his speech, which is fine with me, quite honestly. Julia to her captors, Malleolus and Claudia, curse you to the depths. By the time you read this, I'll already be dead because death is preferable to another day in debt bondage to you. May vultures peck your levers to Tartarus of all eternity. That's fair. Empty bottle. Oh, right. Yep. Well, carrots are purple. It's no doubt unpleasant cooking with such poor ventilation, but Romans probably regard that as their servants' problems. Yeah, probably. I guess we need to bring up his lost love the next time. Or maybe she's not lost. A small household shrine where ancient Romans often daily prayers for protection. His love is probably just not here, though. She's probably, in the normal world. Okay, let's go upstairs. Whoa. It's nice up here. Oh my goodness, who's crying? Hello.
I'm not supposed to be in here.
Okay, be mad about it. I know, where do you keep your valuables? Can we talk? I'm not here to steal things.
Talk? What business could you possibly have with me?
Why are you locked in this room?
My marital affairs are no concern of yours. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, I can lock you back in here if that's what you really want. What's your
I
story?
think a better question is, why am I being interrogated by a stranger who just barged into my villa?
Well, it
I
was
have quite
easy.
enough marriage trouble already, without having to explain to my husband why I'm receiving strange women in private.
What do you think about the golden rule?
I think it's about to be broken if you don't hurry up and leave.
I don't think she'd actually break it, though.
Finally! This is outrageous.
Ink jar. Busts. A sculpture of Minerva, the Roman goddess of strategy. This is why I don't think they'd break it. I think they like to think that they're gonna outsmart everyone. You know? Ugh, how do I get out? Whoop. My game crashed. But don't worry, I only talked to 2 people. So we're gonna go talk to them again real quick. Nothing all that serious happened. But we need to get you the information that I now know. So let's go talk to him first.
You again. What is it now? I'm
What's your
Malleus,
story?
and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today.
What will you do if you win?
I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
How will you do that?
By declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule. It's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission.
What do you think about the golden rule?
You mean the children's fable exploited by Sentius to scare us all into doing what he wants?
Okay.
I trust you can see yourself out. Through the door this time. There's a key just beside it.
So he did tell us just a little bit more. And that was the fact that he has every intention of getting rid of the golden rule. I tried to convince him that the golden rule was real. I told him that I was a time traveler and that I was repeating the same day over and over again, and the golden rule was broken every day. He was like, oh, you poor thing. The magistrate, like, totally has you under his thumb. I asked him, oh, if I got you books, like, proof that the golden rule is real, would you believe it? And he was like, no, absolutely not. And then I did a moral, like, oh, would you follow the golden rule? If you follow the golden rule and it's real, then you avert disaster. And if you follow the golden rule and it's not real, then the city's a better place. Then he's like, no, because freedom is better and allowing people to do what they want is better. And I was like, oh, he probably just wants to be able to go murder people. So we ended up getting the quest line of getting him to drop out, is essentially what happened. And the whispers keep coming. So that's also another thing that's happening. I came in here. There was nothing in this room. But there is a note in here. Oh. An anonymous friend to Octavia, may the Lord bless and keep you. I am sorry I could not risk discussing this with you in person, but if I am right, then you're a believer like me. You may not be able to worship openly here, but know that you're not alone. If you ever feel like you need somewhere to pray, there's a special place waiting for you deep in the caves behind the theater. Turn right at the first fork and again at the second. And I thought, well, maybe she's a Christian. Because they're persecuted here, right? Oh, and she's not here anymore. Okay. Well, we were talking to the priestess. We'll have to go back to her once we find her again. I had been asking her about the election. It turns out that she runs it for them. And she actually can start the election once we're ready, which I had thought was interesting. And she had also given us a story, but I'd rather you hear the story from her. It was really interesting, actually, but I guess we're gonna have to wait for that until we find her again. Danger, do not enter. I cannot read that. Okay, do not enter. See Dominius for details. Well, and that's Dominius, right? He's kind of an asshole, though.
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are
Oh,
you?
that's what it is. Yes, why?
Nobody's told you about Hannibal? Ugh, why do I have to do everything round here? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground, and hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie, I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed, and it was eating Hannibal.
Okay. One that had broken the golden rule.
If it was a man, maybe. But I swear on my life this was no man. More like a Strix, or some Versipelus that feeds on human flesh. I didn't stick around to see which.
What happens if I die? What did you do?
What any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there, and put a sign at the door to warn the others.
That was a great story, but I'm still going down there.
Without a weapon? Well, it's your funeral.
Maybe that's what I need the bow for? What happens if I die? We just saved. We have something to go back to. Oh my god, that's freaky. Oh my god. Oh no. I don't know how to run fast enough. I did not like that. I really didn't think anything was gonna be in there. I was like, yeah, whatever. There's nothing's gonna be in there. Maybe that's what we need the bow for. I did not like that.
How did you get in there, you cheeky little stirkus? If I cop an earful from Malleolus, I'll be coming for you.
Oh, shut up. I did not have a good time. Well, which way should we go? Should we go up here? I don't know how we get a bow. Let's just keep going up. I'm sure the election starts too when it gets too late as well. Why is everyone grumbling around here?
Again.
Oh, it's the same man. What's your
Can't
story?
talk long. Got to stay sharp, but family's from Solutia on Tigris, Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions, the 6th, the one they call Ironclads.
How did you end up here?
Same way as everyone else.
Why are you still wearing your legionary armor?
Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious?
I mean, that's fair. Why don't you have a weapon? We already know. Not much of a talker, are you? Do we care? Let's talk about something
If
else.
we have to.
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
I know the feeling. I've lived through a pandemic.
Then you know what I'm talking about. I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. Well, we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned.
What do you think is coming?
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking? Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
I think you're right.
Of course I am.
Who are you gonna vote for?
Meliodas. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us? No.
Okay.
Whatever.
I'm not 100% sure how we can change his mind. Though I don't really think it's our job to change his mind as much as it's our job to get Malleolus to drop out. So that's gonna be difficult. Okay, nothing over here. But there is something here. Okay, ominous voice wants us to get the bow, wherever that may be. Oh, Navia. I'm locking myself in. Don't try to follow me. Nothing good will come of it, Navia. Actually, we wanted to talk to her. Is there, like, a way to get inside? Oh, whoops. So I guess there's a way to die. I can't just get in either. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I want to be in here. Do you think he listens with all the gold people's ears? Oh, that kind of looks like a path. Oh, but there is a wall, so never mind. How would I get in here? I'm assuming I can't use the zip line up. Okay, I think we're gonna have to leave that alone for now. I don't really want to go into more creepy dark areas by myself. Nope. It says locked anyways. Don't see an entrance. I don't see any people over here. Okay, that's really creepy. Ooh, translate. How can we pass this test if we don't know the rules? Fair enough. Oh. Locked. Everything's locked. Not allowed into anything anymore. Okay. Well. I feel like we shouldn't even be over here yet. Except to get the creepy whispers. And there seems to be two entities, right? The thing that whispers and whatever the thing that the thing whispers about. Because he speaks with their tongues. Okay. Well, that's really unfortunate. Okay, what about her? You want me to go talk to her? I didn't. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Bring me back up. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. I want. Okay. Doesn't matter what I want. Doesn't matter what I want. Okay, let's continue on. It looked like a place for sure. Just shouldn't be over here yet, I guess. This place is really freaking creepy. I want to go back to where the people are. Prototype. Oh, the zip line. Hello.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come.
What? What's your story?
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the Forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what that means.
They never do.
Okay. What do you think about the Golden
The
Rule?
bloodless shadows. This is their punishment.
Right. Can you tell me about the pattern you saw?
You think you wish to know,
Okay.
but you do not. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more. The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
Thanks. Super insightful. That was super helpful. Super positive as well. Love keeping the spirits up during these times of crisis. Talking about the lady that I was just talking to? A small wooden model of an arena, possibly Verona Arena, which was completed in the 1st century and is still in use today. Very nice.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that always returns.
Okay, thank you. Oh my god, did that just move? No, I think I'm just... I'm losing it. Oh, the shrine again. Okay. Oh, cute. Well-loved doll. Well, you could stay here.
How'd you do?
Hello.
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Dacius.
Oh, we already talked to him. I mean, I've been avoiding this question the whole time. Do you know of a way out of here?
I'm afraid not. If you're desperate, I did hear that Aurelia down at the tavern claims to know of a way out, but...
Well, you already
I'm
know
not
what
sure
her
I
way
trust
out
her.
is.
Some people here are a little shady for my liking.
Really, I hadn't noticed.
Oh yeah, gotta watch out. Old Dacius has got your back though.
Thanks.
Very well, another time.
Why? 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 Why?
I love your clothes. So exotic.
Thank you.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's a light in your eyes I've never seen before. A certain learning and sophistication.
Don't waste your breath. I know you're a horrible person. Oh, stop it. No, please go on.
What was that? Some kind of joke? If it was, it wasn't funny.
Okay.
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore.
That
Let's
happened
just forget
fast.
that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
Smooth talker. Apparently not. What's your story?
Ugh, let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us.
What do you think about the golden rule?
I just try not to think about it. Drink helps with that. As the saying goes, to drink is human, so we drink.
Heard any interesting gossip?
Certainly. For 10 denarii.
Sure.
Have you met Livia? She used to do my hair until one day she just snapped. This place has that effect on people.
It's not very interesting.
Now she just stands around, caked in filth, muttering nonsense to herself. It's a real shame. Now I have to do my own hair. Whatever you like.
Okay,
All right.
bye.
See ya.
You didn't really have anything interesting.
Keep an eye out for Centilla, would you?
I could steal from her.
Fortune smile on you, sister.
And then just go back through the portal.
On your best behavior, I trust?
No. Definitely not.
You stay away from my money.
Okay, well. Not near your money right now. Maybe later. Okay, just makeup. I mean, just always looking for something interesting. Ooh. I don't really feel like I need this, though. I don't know. I mean, is she really gonna have anything in there? I mean, we know she has the poison.
Horatius?
Unless you want me to
Looking
slip
a
some
bit troubled
hemlock
there.
into your next drink.
Still no sign of
Get
Centilla.
out.
And I haven't slept right in 3 weeks.
I'm not really trying to
Don't be too
kill
hard on yourself.
anyone. That's the
From what I
thing.
hear, nobody saw it coming. Anyway,
I mean, at least we know
thought
where
you
it is
Stoics
now.
weren't supposed to worry about things you can't control.
The many
Yeah,
shall suffer for the sins
keep
of the
thinking.
one. Great.
What if there is something I can do?
Okay.
What if she's out there somewhere suffering,
Everyone's got
waiting
money
to be found?
that I'm not allowed to have.
Sounds like you're torturing yourself.
Ridiculous.
Leave that for the gods. Try to relax. Get some rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
I suppose you're right.
I swear that moved. I am like not. Here we go. Kabosh to Kabosh. Okay, I told Lucira about the dreams I've been having, and she said it might help her divine. And it said it might help her divine their meaning if I wrote them down. It happened again last night. The man by the river was there, as always, his face shrouded in shadow from that peculiar ram headdress. Once again, he introduced himself as Kirti and told me he dragged me from the river. He seemed to smirk as he said his name, as if it meant something I could not understand. Indeed, the name rings a bell, but I cannot for the life of me remember where I heard it. I do not think I will sleep soundly again until I know who is Kirti. Well, no. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Just carving of a lion. This is your final warning, sinner. Ugh. Oh, circular stone with a symbol of a fish carved into it. Yeah, so probably Catholic, right? Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Hilarious.
You,
Horatius?
Catalyst, cannot
Looking a
catch
bit
the
troubled
drops of
there.
water And the tree you grasp at eludes you.
Right, 3 weeks. Don't be too hard on yourself. From what I hear, nobody saw it coming. Anyway, I thought you Stoics weren't supposed to worry about things you can't control.
I cannot see. I did not go down places I cannot see. Especially after...
Sounds like you're torturing yourself. Leave that
The
for the gods.
49 melodies fetch again with incessant labor.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to move. I think it's probably better that way. She's blocking something. The door, it looks like. That's unfortunate. Oh, interesting. Okay. The Myth of the Golden Rule by Dortus the Younger. As per our custom, I shall begin by praying my respects to the god responsible for this city, for our continued prosperity and tranquil seclusion. He deserves our admiration, but here I must depart from custom, for his attempt at imposing strict rule upon us is oppressive and overreaching and deserving of our contempt. Okay. Who among us has not awoken at night in a cold sweat, fearing some sort of accidental transgression of the golden rule? All of us must accept that we are capable of error, whether from a momentary lapse in judgment or a conscious decision based on faulty reasoning. Yet the great threat, the sword of Damocles, that we live under is, I believe, merely a deception, and I shall prove it to you. Let me begin by dismissing the counter-arguments. First, it may be argued that the inscription stating, "The many shall suffer for the sin of the one," is evidence that the golden rule is very real, but that is logically unsound, for we cannot assume the writers knew any more than we did. That this message was inscribed does not make it true, any more than I were to inscribe, "Dortus the Younger is a god." Second, it may be argued that the statues in this place are evident that the golden rule is real. You need not remind me of that. It was I who discovered them all around the city. It was I who collected them, placed them in a handcart, and placed them in the niches in which they sit today. I will not soon forget them, and yet I refuse to leap to the conclusion that they were once real people. There's simply no evidence to support that conclusion. When we read the story of Venus bringing Pygmalion sculpture Galatea to life, we do not believe it is true. Why should we take a different view here? But ultimately, these arguments are just that. After years of living in fear, there's only one way for me to prove the golden rule is falsehood, and that is through action. Friends, I apologize in advance for this, but one day you will see this moment as a turning point in our city's history. Let us see once and for all if the golden rule is real, as I strike one of you with my fist. Super. Oh my god! I swear to god they're moving. Oh my, this game is getting so freaky. What the heck? No, he totally did. Look at. No, he totally did. No, I think I was right all along. I'm out. I'm out. No. Who do we bring this to? Okay, you know what? I'm like way too hyped up after that Sisterine. I don't care, Whisper. Leave me alone. Okay, you know what? This is where we're gonna end today. I'm gonna come back braver, ready to investigate everything. Like, what the hell? I thought this was just an exploration game. I didn't know it was gonna, like, suddenly start doing shit. Okay. Okay, this is where we're gonna end today. We have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of stuff going on. We're definitely gonna start the election next time, even if we don't have any information. And I think it might be a good idea, I don't know, just to pick someone. I guess my assumption is that we get to make a redo, even if we're wrong. But no matter what, we'll definitely host the election and just see what happens with that, because I have a feeling that that's gonna have something to do with it. So yeah, okay, this is where we're gonna end today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Hopefully much more prepared for the fact that this game is suddenly turning very weird on me. Bye.